Hey everybody, this is a little update for you, a live update here in the afternoon. It's just about 10 minutes after 3 Eastern time. Of course, our winter storm coming up into the area early this morning. We had the first wave overnight, and now the second wave, the main storm, is coming up. On this image, what we're looking at is moisture, and a lot of moisture now is pooling across this area. We call this the water vapor satellite. We're going to take a look next at the actual satellite image, and you'll see also that the clouds and precipitation really moving up over this area. The snow has picked up in intensity. As we expected, a lot of this has been heaviest right across this area. Here's the satellite radar trend over the last several hours. You can see that snow continuing to move to the north. Some of this now in some of our southern counties starting, we call this banding, where you get a little bit of these bands that are a little bit heavier. Here's what it looks like right now on our Dorset Automotive Doppler radar. We're pretty much covered up everywhere. This is an all snow event for us. There'll be no freezing rain or sleet. The air temperatures are really, really cold. Matter of fact, I look back here, we're at 13 now at the TV station. Now, I want to show you a couple things. We're going to show about the future cast. The heavier snow bands are in the area now. This will tend to taper off around midnight. Notice at about midnight, we start to see this taper off. So the heaviest of the snow is now till about midnight. There'll be a little bit left over after that, but then we're dry as we head through the day tomorrow. Time to get out and dig out a little bit. And then some of you probably heard we're tracking another storm. So if you watch the clock, once we get into Wednesday in the afternoon hours, here goes the next system. Now this one does not look as big, but it could bring accumulating snow to the area late Wednesday and into Thursday. And then the wind is also an issue because this is a very dry snow. We have these north winds out there, and that's going to cause a lot of these east-west roads to have a little drifting to them. As a matter of fact, I saw some of that coming in. The winds will be the strongest between now and say about 2 a.m. and these are sustained winds. So we're talking 10 to 15, gusting to 25 miles per hour, and again coming almost due north. So east-west roads that are in rural areas will see the biggest impact with the drifting. After that, the winds will let up some as we head through time, and then we don't have as much wind as we head into Wednesday. Last thing I want to show you is not only do we have the snow, we have cold temperatures. I mean, we're around 12, 13 degrees out there now. Overnight, we'll drop a little bit, not a whole lot, down upper single digits to around 10, 17 tomorrow. But then notice tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, we're going to go down near zero. So the bitter cold is going to continue as we head through the next couple days. But again, the biggest part of the snow is falling now until about 10 to midnight tonight, and then tapering off. And speaking of the snow, we're going to go outside here. Actually, we're in the studio, so luckily we've got a place right outside here. We're going to go out and measure the snowfall. Again, we had about an inch or so early this morning, but as you can see, the snow is coming down. This is a really dry, fluffy snow. That's why it's blowing around. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to get a measurement. Again, we had about an inch or a little over an inch this morning, and right now you can see we are up to approaching 3.5 inches of snow so far. We're still thinking in the neighborhood of probably 6 to 10 total in this area. So if you're going to be out traveling, be very, very careful. The road crews are out. It's going to be very cold tonight. There's the look at it right now. We're sheltered from the wind somewhere we're standing now, but again, those north winds will cause drifting on the east-west roads, and again, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 to 10 inches total. This potentially could be the biggest single-day snow we've had here in at least 6 years. So you don't have to be out. Stay home. Take it easy. We'll keep you up to date. And, of course, we'll keep you up to date on air and online throughout the rest of the afternoon and into the night.